Angie, formerly known as Angie's List, has been a huge success in helping homeowners find top-rated certified pros in their area. One website where the research is done for you and has something for everything. Co-owner Angie Hicks joins me now to talk about the latest home renovation boom that's happening right now. Angie, it's good to see you, and thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about this trend of home renovations and people trying to build projects onto their home. What's the numbers right now you all are seeing?
So what we're seeing is, in a recent Harvard study just came out, that they expect people are going to spend over nearly $500 billion on home improvement next year. And that stems from people kind of being stuck. Like, the housing market, houses aren't becoming available. People have good mortgage rates right now, likely, and they don't want to trade those. Even though interest rates are coming down, they're still hesitant to make the move. So if they like their house, they're like, how do I make it fit my lifestyle?
What are some of the projects that we're talking about?
So they're doing things like kitchens and bathrooms are always popular.
Which are huge.
Which are huge, and it makes a total difference in your house. I mean, I redid my kitchen a couple of years ago, and I have to admit, now I like to cook. So those are great projects. You know, when you're thinking about what to do, look at what your neighbors' houses offer, and because you want to make sure that you're kind of keeping with the neighborhood and not pricing yourself out of the neighborhood as well.
I had asked you before we started the segment, with the YouTubes and the DIY things that are out there, do you find those things actually helping or hurting these homeowners trying to make a decision when they're trying to do things?
Well, it certainly increases kind of desire and interest in home improvement. But when it comes down to doing these jobs, a lot of these really do need professionals. There are some things we can tackle on our own, but I tell people, if you don't have the tools, the time, and the talent, you should leave it to the pros.
What are some of the main things homeowners and folks who are out there starting on projects should consider?
Well, the first thing you want to think about is your budget. How much are you wanting to spend, whether you're going to do like a home equity line or whether you have cash saved up. Be firm about your budget. Think about the ideas you want to do, and then start talking to contractors to determine what's possible.
Now, for those folks who are out there that have used your services and are considering using your services, they think, okay, I found the guy. Can they keep that guy and continue to use that guy for other projects? How does that all work?
Yeah, they can. So, I mean, they can always come back and check to see how that company is rated today. You know, maybe they picked him up 2 or 3 years ago.
Correct.
And also make sure that they have the skill set for the type of job you want to do. I tell people, you don't want someone experimenting on your house.
No.
So just because they're handy at some things doesn't mean they do everything. So make sure you find the right expert.
That is such important information, and it's good to know, not only if you're a homeowner, but those who are out there who are considering buying a home too.
That's right. That's right. So when you're thinking about what you need to put into it once you buy it, especially if you're buying a fixer-upper, you want to make sure you've got the pros that are necessary to do the work right.
Angie Hicks, always good to see you. Thank you for being here. Angie, by the way, has a full list of advice for each project you're taking on or looking to take on, plus a project cost center to check out. All that and more found online. Just go to our website, fox59.com. Jim?